Hello, everyone. It's your girl Jamila Newman, aka Mila. If you know, you know. I wanted to go ahead and read something to you that I wrote. I put this together because we are currently going through some stuff in this world, and I believe that it is pertinent that people hear what I have to say. Okay? From the beginning of time, the enemy has sought to destroy God's creation. He tried it with the pharaohs, ordering the deaths of the Hebrew boys. And you can find that in Exodus 1, chapter 1, verses 15 through 16. He tried it with King Herod, sending soldiers to kill infants in Bethlehem. He is trying it now through the chains of trafficking, the stealing of children, enslaving of women, and crushing of men under the weight of exploitation. I want to remind you that the devil does not get the last word. Jesus said in John 10, verse 10, "The thief does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that they may have life and they may have more, and they may have it more abundantly." Human trafficking steals dignity, kills futures, and destroys family. This is not just a legal battle, it is a social issue. This is spiritual warfare. And what I am discussing is currently going on in the guise of legal deportations. And sorry, TikTok, entertainment purposes, or whichever way you want to put it. But when you take a father from a home and then take a mother from a home and you leave their children without any adult supervision, you have not only destroyed that home, you have left those children without parents. What then happens to the children? They get lost in a system that is not required to track them, identify them, notify any next of kin. They disappear. Where do they disappear? They disappear to countries that have deals, okay? And that is trafficking. In Ephesians 6, verse 12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." I'll read that again. "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, as against spiritual wickedness in high places." So what I'm basically trying to get people to understand is the whole idea is not happening to me, so therefore it's not happening. It is happening to your neighbors. It is happening to your friends. It is happening to a friend of a friend of a friend. So I ask that we stand. We refuse to look away. We refuse to be silent. We declare that every child is precious in God's eyes. Every woman is a daughter of God, and every man is worthy of freedom. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 6 reminds us, "Is not this the fast I have chosen, to loosen the chains of injustice, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke?" This is our calling. This is our mission. We are here to uplift the world, not to tear things down. We have bought into a false sense of superiority, whether it be over a color, a shade of a color of skin, a demographic based on economic status. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that Because you have more money, you're better than anyone. Because your skin is a different shade, that you're better than anyone. So I challenge you, become a warrior for the voiceless. Pray like lives depend on it, because they do. Speak up like justice depends on it, because it does. Shine your light into the darkness and expose the injustice. The enemy thrives when we remain silent. Okay? If we are not opening our mouths and acknowledging that we see exactly what is going on, then we are just as complicit as those that are committing these atrocities. Proverbs chapter 31. I'm sorry, I think it's Proverbs 3. Yeah, Proverbs, hold on, let me pause it real quick. Okay, so I was right. It's Proverbs 31, verse 8. Open your mouth for the speechless, in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. We are not powerless. We have the power of our voice. We have the ability to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. When we ignore injustice, we allow darkness to grow. When we act, even in a small way, we bring light into the world. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 7. There's a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silent and a time to speak. Now is the time to speak. It is not time to wait for things to get worse. Okay? So great people have stated what I'm basically saying. These were people of powerful status, lots of education. So I'm going to read you some quotes. The price of apathy towards public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. That quote is from Plato. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. The opposite of life is not death, it is the absence of action. Eli Wesley. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. Desmond Tutu. Silence in the face of evil is itself evil. God will not hold us guiltless. Not to speak is to speak. Not to act is to act. And that quote was by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. I have one more quote that I found that is very pertinent also. Okay, sorry, I had to find it. And this quote is by Albert Einstein. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. Many have a false sense of security. They believe that nothing will actually ever happen to them until it actually happens, okay? Why wait until it's right there on your doorstep, okay? Things are currently happening in this country to fellow human beings. It does not matter the color of their skin or their country of origin. They are human beings. All right. I hope I gave you something to think about. Until next time, keep shining. Shine so bright you piss everyone off.